Am I actually about to tier rank all of my favorite D&D classes that I've played or haven't played? Hey guys, Crystal here, and yeah, I started thinking about D&D videos, and then I'm like, one of which could be me tier ranking D&D classes. I've seen these videos all over YouTube, so it's not original in the slightest, but this is my opinion, and not necessarily, the correct one, because that's what opinions are. There is no right or wrong answer to D&D classes. Please don't set me on fire. But, we're gonna switch to a different view, probably a different shirt, because I am recording this video way in advance, just so I don't forget that I have this video idea. So, let's get started. This is, gonna be a little less structured than the vampire one, because I actually had criteria, and this is actually gonna be me just rambling about classes I like, or I kind of want to play, or they seem exciting, and the other stuff like that, because I've played a lot of D&D, in the last so many years. I'm gonna pick. We're just gonna go from start to finish, and I'm gonna talk about what I've liked or didn't like, or anything like that. So, first things first, Artificer. Now, Artificer, I've only played a very, very tiny bit. And that was with Phoebe Fizzlebang. I've done some videos with her, and I'm also going to do a tier list of my favorite characters, so I'm going to just try to focus on the class stuff. I tried the Battle Master subclass, because I wanted a robot, and I made a robot, and I like the idea of a robot, but I didn't play it too much. So, Bard. My experience with Bard is kind of is a little bit more than Artificer, because I think the character lasted longer. But the character behind the Bard I played also didn't last as long, because death and character arc drama is just amazing. Well, technically my character didn't die, but there was some character drama, so focus on the class. I will say, my absolute favorite bard of all time is Scanlan Shorthalt, played by Sam Riegel. Because pop culture mashup parodies are hilarious, and I played mine pretty much close to the same way. I love the mechanics of playing music, but also kind of magey. Still not one of my most explored classes, so I'm gonna keep it right there. Barbarian. I love Grog Strongjaw from Critical Role. He's great, dumb, stupid meat axe. Whee! I have not tried it yet, so I can't even say too much about this, aside from me gushing about Grog Strongjaw. Blood Hunter. I am currently playing a Blood Hunter. Order of the Lycan. One of my favorite Blood Hunters of all time is Mollymock / Lucian / Kingsley. Campaign 2 character, Critical Role, played by Taliesin Jaffe. Again, not too much experience yet, because I think we're only level 6 or 9 or something. But that being said, I'm really enjoying playing a fucking werewolf. That's it. That's all. Okay? I am an angry wolf monster of death, and it is amazing. It is a very complicated class. But yeah, no, playing a werewolf. That's it. That's all. I love it. Punch stuff and I bite things and it's great. I'm angry. Okay. Cleric. Haven't played yet. I have never played a cleric. I am one of those annoying people that always thought clerics are healers. Now, one of my really good friends played a cleric in our last campaign, and my other really good friend played a cleric in the campaign before that. So watching them play clerics, both Order of Knowledge or Knowledge Domain and Grave Domain make me want to actually try cleric someday. So I'm actually going to put it here. The reason why the Barbarian is so low and is kind of in the I don't know if I'll touch it spot, because I really love magic. I love magic classes. I'm not really the biggest fan of martial, unless you give it a little bit of a twist. And I will go into that. Next class. Druid. Okay, so my experience with Druids is Keyleth from Critical Role. Duh. And my first D&D character was a gold dragon druid of the moon. I did try like of the shepherd. I think it was of the moon, and then I went to of the shepherd. And it was probably one of the most fun I've had. So, I mean, they're all fun, but the druid, you get to be an animal, and you could cast magic, and it was a time. So that's going right up there. Fighter's a tricky one. I've played one fighter that I loved, but it was a fighter multi-class druid. So that was the twist, right? Fighter as their own class is cool because I like Eldritch Knight. So we're gonna put it there because it is a martial class, and I just went through saying that I'm not the biggest fan of martial classes, but I played as an Eldritch Knight, which was the twist. So I liked it. I really, really did. Oh, I should say, for the ones that I've tried, since I said I did Moon Druid, I did Lycan Bloodhunter, Battlemaster for Artificer. For Bard, I did the Lore, I believe. Yeah, I think so. I don't remember, because the Bard was also multi-classed with the Warlock, but I really should probably focus on not talking about my characters. I've played Monk, but didn't go well, and I feel like I played Way of the Open Hand, and I wasn't like, it was fine, and punching stuff to death is kind of hilarious, but I would rather have an interesting story, and it's not so much the class that's interesting. So I'm gonna put it in not my style, just because that's the only type I've played is the martial. I think this is gonna be skewed as fuck, but Paladin. I've seen mostly Oathbreaker Paladins, I feel like. That being said, I don't know the current subclass of my friend's Paladin, and he is the best boy, and no harm should ever come to him. But that's character. And for me, I do actually have an Oath of Vengeance Paladin character made up on D&D Beyond, because I do have a severe character creation problem. So I do want to try it someday. Magic plus fighting. I feel like I am repeating myself. Martial butt, you know? Ranger. Now, people give a lot of crap to the Ranger class about it not being very good. And this is where I kind of get a little hot and talk about how much I'm not the biggest fan of min-maxing. I'm playing more D&D for the story, and when I look at character creation, I look at, this is the type of character I want to play, plus they are a blank. They are a wizard. They are this class. They are this class. It's more of the person I'm trying to play and not the character. So I don't really spend too much time on the actual mechanics of what a ranger is. And I also don't know how contradictory I'm being. But that being said, I tried the Unearthed Arcana Beastmaster from like 5 years ago now or something. I have no idea. This was my second character I ever played was a ranger, and I wanted to be the Beastmaster, and it was a lot of fun. I found the character was blander than white bread, but yeah, man, actually this is hard. The more I think about it, it's cool, and I had cool story beat moments, but I feel like that's toward the character, so I'm gonna put it here. In the liked, because it's not quite not my style. It's almost. It's oops, wrong one. It's like here in for me. Cause the only like I liked the idea of having a pet and shooting arrows and being fucking Vexalia. But I didn't quite vibe with it as much as I'd like. You know what? Actually, fuck it. Yeah. I think it goes a little bit more toward not my style, because it was just like, it's cool and it had the magic, but I don't hate it a lot. Man, I'm second guessing all of my decisions right now. Moving on. Rogue. I tried a rogue once. It was a bad time. I think rogues are for other players and not me. Because rogues are so super cool, but they're not quite my thing. Sorcerers. I might try someday, because I don't have too much opinion one way or another. I have a sorcerer character, on D&D Beyond. I think I want to try one of the new draconic, sorcery origins. I can't remember what it's called, but I have a character with that. I've watched one of my friends play sorcerer, and it was super cool. But wizard, or no, warlock. Wizard's down there. Warlock. Okay, so my favorite subclass of warlock is Hexblade. It's the only one I've tried. Is Hexblade, and I love it. It's super cool because being, having a D&D, a demon or an otherworldly entity as your patron, and being able to hit it with a magic stick. Both my friends played warlocks. Both of them were super cool, and I technically have only played a Hexblade for part of a campaign, and then for like a one-shot, we went to a D&D themed restaurant, so I don't have too much opinion for my own self, but my friends made them look cool, so it's going right into loved. I don't care. I loved my friends. I love my friends' characters. I think I'm already breaking all my rules here, but fuck it. It's my tier list, and I can do whatever the hell I want. Wizards. I had another campaign where I played as a tiefling wizard, and it was the campaign that was super cool. But since it was super heavily homebrewed, I didn't play a wizard the way it was intended. So I tried to retry to play a wizard the second time around with another character, which is Phoebe, because she was a multi-class wizard artificer. And I still don't feel like I got to really wizard into it, because she died at like a level 3 wizard. So I'm going to want to put it into, I would like to try it someday, even though I have seen parts of it. I haven't really gotten to really dig in with the full wizard experience. So that's where we're at for now. And that's my class tier list, based on absolutely no factual information and just my opinions and me contradicting myself at least 3 times, probably. But it's a D&D video. I did a D&D video. This D&D video has a partner that's going to come out next week. At least for how I'm recording things and stuff like that. For you guys, it's next week. For me, guys, it's 5 minutes from now. Since I'm just doing a bunch of batch recording today. So, yeah. Where the next D&D tier rank is, I'm going to D&D tier rank my characters that I've played. and characters I've designed and stuff. It's a thing. So check that out. It's gonna be fun. I love talking about my characters because I love character creation. Like I said, I have a fucking problem. Stream on Mondays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time where I play Elden Ring. There's probably going to be a Wednesday stream in July. I mean, this is July, so you already probably know if there is a stream or not, where I'm going to sprint and write and probably drag some of my friends into the shenanigans. And it's going to be fun. I also stream with the Chaos Queens. Our schedule is a little up in the air right now, so keep an eye out on social medias for that. Because chaos is key, right? I don't know. Anyway, until next time, I love and appreciate every single one of you. And we will see you guys in the next video or the next stream, depending on whatever it is I do next.